Lone Recruiter Podcast. I'm your host, Brett Clemenson, and if you're a recruiter out on your own or just lacking general advice or mentorship, you've come to the right place. Our episodes are designed to give you the motivation, the strategies, and the support you need to become the very best lone recruiter. So join us, grab a cup of coffee, let's take your desk to another level. Now, why do I harp on about your state of mind, your energy, your psyche, your motivation? Why is this part so important? You know, we're a podcast and a training platform to get your recruitment skills, your sales skills up to scratch, right? And yes, there's a lot of technical parts that go into what we do. There's a lot of processes, a lot of systems, procedures, but without the energy, okay? Without the mental fortitude, without the brain being in the right place and your body being in the right, state of functionality. Let's call it rest. Let's call it food. Let's call it health. Let's call it vitality. You could have the best laid plans, the best systems. You could have the best candidates, the best clients, the best company, the best branding in the world. You ain't going anywhere because you're going to sit there and you're going to mope and you're not going to get anything done. And I'm going to give you a great analogy that can really drill this thing home. Okay, and really the point of this episode is to put the work into yourself. Okay, put the work into your mentality, put the work into your energy, do the right things on the weekend for yourself, do the right things at night. And that great analogy for me is you could have Ferrari, right? Ferraris, if you've seen how Ferrari makes their cars and why they're so coveted as the best car in the world, or close to, everything's handmade. Everything in the engine is handmade. So the pistons, the engine itself, it's all put together by man, not factory. You know, there's a big warehouse and a big factory and there's a huge process line. But when you go into those factories, every bit of material is handmade. So if that piston's not quite right, they throw it out. If, the material that comes in, the raw material that makes that metal comes in and it's not pure enough, it gets thrown out. Like every single part of making a Ferrari is unbelievable. The pistons, the tires, their color, that red Ferrari red, when you turn that engine on and it roars, it just looks sexy. It is, for every word of it, it is the perfect driving machine, okay? You got this perfect leather interior, that cream color, I don't know what I call it. You have all the best tech in the world in your dash. This thing can almost drive itself. It's going to go 0 to 100 in, God knows, 1 second flat. We all know what a Ferrari is, right? You could have the Ferrari of recruitment desks. You could have the best clients. You could have the best candidates. You could have the best market. You could have the best economic conditions. You could have the best branding. You could have the best manager. You could have the best team around you. You could have the best support network. But guess what? Try and drive that Ferrari without fuel. That car ain't going anywhere without fuel, without petrol. Not even good quality, just any petrol, right? Any petrol. And we know there's a difference between good petrol and bad petrol, but let's just any fuel. If you don't put fuel in that Ferrari, it will literally sit in the driveway doing nothing. Can't even turn it on. And you are exactly the same. When you sit there with the Rolls Royce, the Ferrari of recruiting scenarios, but you're flat because you've gone and drunk the weekend away and now you've got a hangover. You didn't get any sleep last night because you're fucking around on Netflix. You don't go to the gym because who needs to go to the gym or whatever. You're not eating the right food. You're eating junk food. You're not hydrating enough. You're just, dehydrated. If you do not fuel yourself, if you do not energize yourself and find the energy every single day to show up and be the best version of yourself, be the fuel for all this great stuff around you, you may as well not have it. You may as well just go and pack boxes because you're fucking around and you're wasting everyone's time. Recruitment is an incredible game. It's an incredible career when you take it serious. And I think there are a lot of people who just coast and fuck around and don't take it serious. Oh, I'm not well today. I'm not going to come in. Or I'm not feeling great, whatever. That's on you. 9 times out of 10, that's on you. Yes, health happens, whatever happens. But at the end of the day, have a good, long, hard look at yourself. Are you putting in the work off the pitch? Are you putting in the work outside of work so that you can turn up and be your very best at work? That's what I have for you today. And it is always about energy. So that's why I'm always talking about energy. If you go through some of these previous episodes, there's some great ones on energy. I'm going to put them in the footnotes below so you can go quickly short link to, okay, he's right. what's some good motivational tips or what's some good podcasts that the Lone Recruiter has done around energy. We're going to pop them in the notes below so you can quickly go and cheat your way through it. Like, share, subscribe. Really helps us grow. As always, have an amazing day. May all your deals come true.